So right now, right, so many people in our society or in right now they're kind of focusing on the economic challenges in life, and they're kind of forgetting their health and wellness. And you find that so many people right now are obese, or are getting infertility problems. They are getting mental health problems, and nobody is kind of talking about it right now, especially youths. Mtu anasema ni watu wadogo, but at the end of the day, it's kind of it's a struggle for every single, not everybody, but almost everybody, right? And that's something that we really need to talk about. It's crazy right now, people are kind of suffering health wise. Ni kweli.
Ni ukweli, ni
Bila
ukweli.
kujua hata wengine unapata maybe they don't know the suffering yet.
Yeah, people actually don't know. It's a pandemic, but they don't know it's a pandemic.
Yeah, true.
Since COVID hit.
I think it's not like something happened after COVID.
Mhm.
It's something that has been in our community and our culture.
But wait,
Is that we
wait.
just
Before you even
Wait,
continue,
yeah.
maybe we should introduce ourselves
Eh.
because we have a guest today.
Sisi tunajulikana,
Sisi tunajulikana.
the normal
Normal
culprits.
suspects.
So yeah, we normally bring someone to beautify the set. Si tunakaa vibaya, so
bana.
would you introduce?
you guys. My name is Nangesian. What else should I say about myself?
Nangesia
How do
is-
you introduce yourself normally?
It depends. It depends on my environment and the people that I'm chilling with. But in this environment, I'm friends. I'm Steven's friend,
Yeah.
and
Now we're a
Kenyan-
family. I think Nangesian is enough.
yeah.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Welcome
Steve
to the
hapa.
show.
Steve Vosti, mzee mnyama wa mama analia na kushaga meno
Yeah.
kila siku.
Charles hapa hivi.
Drew.
Yeah. So as we were saying, right, we need to speak about it. You were saying something, Nangesian.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wanted to talk about the health and wellness topic. You said that it's after COVID that people are maybe getting this realization, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen after COVID.
Okay.
I think it's just something that we've been ignoring and something that we do not prioritize in our culture and community. And when I say our culture and community is the Kenyan, or even, it doesn't matter what tribe you're coming from.
Yeah.
Like, we just see it as weakness if you think about your wellness. And I mean, I think we do have a tradition of being healthy and eating well, and that's been in our traditions. But as we grew and industrialized, we started thinking of it as maybe just, if you're thinking about, especially with mental health, it's like, oh, if you're thinking about your mental health, then maybe you're not strong enough
to cope with the
to
situation.
cope with it. You're not strong enough to push through it. So I think it's a new conversation that we should be having.
Yeah.
But it's something that we can also like attach to like how are people, back in the day, like our
Grandparents.
great grandparents, how are they dealing with this stuff, because they were also dealing with it.
Yeah.
And I think it's important that we look into how they handled it and how we can do it better.
Okay.
And also like adapt from what they were experiencing and how they were dealing with that stuff.
I think some most of let me talk about our way of eating, right, as it affects our health and our socialization in the community, right? So you'll find that since I was born, my parents knew that ugali was something that you must eat.
It makes you stronger.
It makes you stronger.
Yeah.
And I right now, like if you see a packet of unga, you know that these will make me strong. but that's a fact that is not even been
His Luo also. So all the Luos, Ugali,
they will crucify me on because of that.
Plus,
But
it's a staple food, right?
it's a staple food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true,
it was affordable then, and even meat. We were told that eating meat makes the meal perfect, and we knew that eating red meat, nyama choma, ugali, hiyo ndo ilikuwa the perfect meal.
Yeah.
Greens ilikuwa ni kamboga kadogo. You know what my dad
Kadogo.
says? My dad says that hawezi kula chakula ya
mbuzi.
hawezi kula chakula yenye chakula anakula inakula. I
Eh,
don't know if
okay.
kama ng'ombe na
kama
mbuzi
ng'ombe
inakula
inakula
greens.
mboga, yeye hawezi kula
Yeah,
mboga,
kula
yeye
mboga.
mboga ni ya watoto.
Anakula hiyo ng'ombe sasa.
Yeah, anakula ng'ombe, right? So you'll find that even eating a lot of meat kind of messes our protein balance.
Yeah, it's very true. Mki bring up the past,
Yeah.
something contrasts, like somehow contrasts in the sense that lately kuna maugonjwa zina come up, and
Okay.
it's because of what we are eating now, processed food and stuff.
Okay.
But unapata wazee wa kitambo hadi age wise they were living to way older ages than most of our generation. Na maugonjwa zenye zina come up saa hii hazikuwa kitambo kwa sababu ya zile vitu walikuwa nakula.
True.
Ni wase walikuwa, unajua saa hii si normally, as in kama hauna nyama kwa meza, it's like that's not a good meal.
Yeah, you are poor.
Yeah, you're poor. For them, they were surviving on what was available kwa shamba kwa sababu hizo ndo vitu wamegrow nazo.
Yeah.
Huku we are living in hapa shamba, kabla uone shamba hapa ni all stones and whatever.
Yeah.
So kabla uone shamba,
Forest of stones.
kabla uone shamba ati uende kuchukua kitu ukule, it's hard. For them, they were getting things like sorghum, millet. So na feel for them, they were living healthier. Na kuna hizo staple food za kila mahali. Mlami kwao ilikuwaga ametoka kwa viazi. Amekula viazi sana sana. We kwenu ilikuwa nini staple food?
Ugali.
Samaki.
Ugali fish, ugali nyama. Beef was kind of everything for us.
I think what you said makes sense because like the way walikuwa na produce your food, like it was literally from farm to table,
Farm to table.
and that's way healthier than
What we're
doing
eating right now.
That's one of the reasons why I was vegetarian and then vegan eventually, and then from vegan to vegetarian. So because of how food is being processed, how we're
What is the
getting-
difference? Sorry to
Yeah,
cut you short.
kindly.
Vegan and
so vegan is
vegetarian.
basically you're not taking any dairy products.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's no milk, there's no eggs, cheese, all that stuff. And then vegetarian is you can have the dairy products, you can have eggs, you can have cakes, but you do not want, you're not eating beef and and fish.
I'm sure uko unajua. Mpigie tu magovi.
Most of us didn't know that.
Actually, that's
Was
a,
it?
that's a
Oh.
good
Yeah,
one.
mazee.
Yeah, because I don't think in Africa people have really embraced the vegetarian way of
Culture,
living.
yeah.
But in real sense,
Yeah.
right now, ile maziwa yenye tunakunywa ya ng'ombe is the same maziwa yenye mama anatoa. Maybe ni different kwa sababu ya maybe body structure.
It's not the same.
No, it's like
Ya ng'ombe ni
ya ng'ombe ni
ng'ombe.
ng'ombe
Then
but
your mom.
you can imagine mama wako akuweke maziwa kwa kikombe akwambia baba pika na uchai. So ukienda nasikia mama amesema. So ukienda kukunywa maziwa ya ng'ombe kidogo, it has a lot of lactose, and the more unaendelea kukua mkubwa, the more you are not supposed to drink milk.
Actually, the older you grow, mwili yako inachaga
Inakata.
kuproduce hiyo nini na cut down
the milk.
the protein in milk. So si ungangana nayo, napika nayo maziwa ya chai daily.
Yeah.
But
Na,
it affects us.
si hata kuaffect, we can't break it down. Inafikaga point mwili yako haiwezi break down as much
As easily.
as it used to when you were younger, when you needed it to grow. Yeah.
So we should stop drinking milk.
No, that's not what
No.
we're saying. I think we just need to realize like this is we're not okay. Cow's milk, let's say, just to simplify it, is cow's milk is meant for baby cow, right?
Okay. Yeah.
A baby cow.
Mm-hmm.
So why would it be healthy for us? Why would it give us more nutrients? And I don't really know the science behind that, but I think at the end of the day, you had your mom's milk and you're drinking your mom's milk, and then the cow was drinking their mom's milk. So how does it make sense that you're drinking
The
the
cow's-
cow's milk
Yeah.
and that works for you? Biologically, that just doesn't make
Makes
sense.
sense. And
But it is something, sorry to interrupt you,
No,
but
no,
it is something that, I mean, yeah, we can do it and we can drink cow's milk and it's fine, but eventually our body is not able to
break it down anymore.
yeah, break it down efficiently. And that's something I think our society needs to think about. Should you go and drink your mom's milk when you're like 20? No. But
Not possible.
but okay, I wouldn't drink the milk, my mom's milk, but I would want to nyonya the tap. Not my mom's, not my
the
mom,
tap that
but,
produces your mom's milk.
not my mom, not my mom's milk,
Eh.
my baby's milk.
But I think at some
Hawezi
point,
elewa.
Oh, no, I understand quite clearly. I think I know.
But okay, kusolidify hiyo point ni hatusemi watu wasikunywa maziwa,
Okay.
drink, but si ati lazima daily, si lazima kila saa.
Okay.
Kuna nutrients una get, as in we don't expand on knowing what you are eating inakupatia nini.
Okay.
So si stick to normal. Hata unapataga wase wameandika menus in the house ati week to week they eat this, morning this, hivo. Like, do you know what you're eating ina add value gani kwa mwili yako?
Exactly.
I think on the same note, tunafaa to rotate what we usually take in. Like it doesn't have to be the same thing over and over again. Because at some point I think ushaisikia maybe kuna mse akuwa na allergy ya kitu. Alafu with time mwili inakujina
Yeah.
anakuwa allergic.
Allergic to
So I think at some point mwili inakuwa intolerant to some things that we tunarudia like on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Like vile umesema nini timetable ya food. Unapata hii wiki ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu ni cycle inajirudia.
Yeah, and you put it up hapo kando ya fridge na hiyo cycle utakaa nayo 6 months down the line mnakula to the same thing. Probably mtaichange ile siku mtahama, utaona by the way kapepa kalipotea, tuandike ingine, mnaanza kuandika ingine. Na saa zingine hata ukiandika you won't even follow it. Na hiyo cycle, if you don't know what you're eating, if you don't know unapata saa
The
zingine
proteins that you're getting.
unapata saa zingine you feel lethargic. Is that the term? You generally tired.
Yeah, I
Ujui na ni juu ya kukula. Another habit tunafaa kubreak away. We eat, si ukula na timetable like ati kuna breakfast,
Lunch.
kuna lunch, kuna chai ya saa 10, kuna dinner.
Wedina alikujanga na hiyo.
Nani alikama up na hiyo kitu? Si I think unafaa ukule
Ni Waluhya.
unasikia njaa ama
when you're hungry.
yeah, you should eat when you're hungry
Usile
because
mwili
food
na
ni,
damu.
food ni
Mhani,
sustenance.
Yeah.
Si
But
kukula uni.
I think venye umse amesema it's very important kukula saizo uko when you need it. Sisi tunakula juu ya time. Ni saa 7 sijakula. And then you're not even hungry, but sijakula. And it's something, it's the norm right now. We need to break it. And I really love the society right now. The society that this generation that is here right now questions so many things. Like the way I may question, why do we have to drink breakfast? Do we have to have lunch? Do we need supper? No, we can eat anytime we feel like eating.
Yeah.
Right? And we eat healthy as well, which is something that is very important, that will make us healthy. And
Well, I mean, like the hunter-gatherer societies, they didn't eat when it was like, I have to eat at this time. They ate when they had food available. And
okay.
I think that's something important to realize is it was like we go hunt and gather and then we get food and we've been hungry for a while and we eat the food because we just got the food.
Yeah.
and it kind of I think to some extent innerly the way that we should be eating, because they are like our first humans, or not first humans, but like our ancestors and whatnot. They were hunters and gatherers, and like so our bodies basically like adapted to that way of life, to like eating when I need to eat and finding food when I need to find it.
Yeah.
But like right now, I'm feeling a little bit hungry, so let me get some crisps or Oreos or something, or drink a soda. It's not healthy, but also we just have to make sure that we're keeping it, like we're like looking at what did our ancestors eat, how did they eat, and when did they eat. That's like a more like a, I guess, like a deeper scientific reasoning on food and health that we can look into. That I don't know how to answer or even understand, but it is something, as coming from the Maasai culture, it's like it's we're nomads and we're moving from place to place. When we find food, when we find a cow, we don't just kill any cow that we have. We just, if we need to kill one, then we will do it.
That's another way to look at it, and that's how we should kind of look back to see why we did some things and why we are eating some things, which is very amazing, right? And do you think the way we eat right now kind of changes or affects our way of living with our spouses or our friends or our, like, socially?
I would say that food in general just affects the way that we socialize with either spouses or family members, because food is a huge part of our community. If you're having like a family get together, kuna food. Like a wedding, food, everything is food related, and what you choose to bring to your table tells a lot about you. It tells a lot about what you value. I don't know if it tells a lot about what you value, but also just how you grew up. I would say, I don't know, like maybe there's some shift. Okay, go on.
No,
I can tell you want
no, I was listening
food.
to you, and I was kind of thinking
thinking at the same time.
It's really amazing what you're saying, because I've never, if you come to my house and you see the way we eat, by there you can tell how I was raised. Ugali utaiona hapo massive sana, like a gigantic ugali, hata uwezi ona side ingine, like babe uko hapo. So because tulizoea kukula ugali, right? Fish, maybe we don't even eat fish because we need the proteins. We eat fish because it goes well with ugali. But what we're talking about right now is like the fact that food can really affect how we eat, and how you take care of yourself can affect my relationship with my spouse or my kid, right? I'm so fat. I cannot take my son for strolls. I cannot do styles, when I'm with my spouse.
So fat.
No.
No, he's
So
saying
I'm
he's saying like
it's an example. So I'm so big.
Because I was about to be like,
I get where you're headed, but I think kitu tumefanya na food, we are social beings.
Okay.
And we make food the center of every social gathering.
Alafu
unapata the beauty about our country is the different cultures.
Okay.
Kuja kwenyu mtatupikia what you guys know. So kuna hiyo interaction ya
cultural.
Kuna hiyo interaction ya I'll eat what is your staple food, you'll eat what is my staple food. So kuna hiyo, as you grow una explore. Unapata all along. Personally, if I say me, my mom, we never I ate fish when I moved out for the first time ever.
where did you grow up?
Not even about the neighborhood
area.
or whatever. My mom disliked fish hata alikuwa
Oh.
and she had a very high sense of smell. Angeingia kwa nyumba asikie
Fish.
noma hiyo sufuria itupu ama whatever.
To me, I
So,
was the same way as
yeah,
a Maasai
so-
growing up.
so you see for me where I come from sikuwa exposed to fish, so nimeanza kula fish sahi alafu nile kitu unapata kumbe ni poa hivi. I've been missing this all along. So unapata since unajua this kind of life ati I have to get proteins only from red meat, I have to get proteins only from githeri. There's proteins in other things.
Yeah.
So mi sikuwa najua hiyo side, but the more kitu na appreciate sahi ni the more naona this wide variety of foods and trying to learn what each and every food gives you to your body. Na benefit yake naweza taka to live in such a society.
But unajua which is one way, it's a very good way ya kuangalia but mi sipendi venye mnasema mpendi fish. Mnani offend vibaya sana yani.
Sahi napenda fish mbaya. Sahi.
Ni mama yake ndo hakuwa anapenda.
Itabidi nimeenda ni make sacrifice kwa Lake Victoria
Sahi
ndakata
napenda
ugali.
fish.
Yes,
Hata
sahi unapenda
yeah.
fish.
kuna time
Yeah.
juzi tu we were at my dad's place. So he has a kitten. Anaibaianga maziwa na omena.
Okay.
So mi nimeingia huko napata omena nashindwa something we never saw in our house. Nashindwa pia unaanza kula omena, niambia ni ya paka. Nauliza sis, tunapika hii ati ni ya paka. Mi hata siwezi guza, sis yangu hawezi kula omena, tulimwambia tutampikia tumpatie.
Wewe ni mtiaji.
But
Guy.
I have to say one thing about omena. Like, I love seafood. Lakini omena
hapana usiseme hivyo.
Hapa
Usiseme
sasa-
hivyo.
Tayari kukufa. Uko tayari kukufa.
Honestly, if
Heshimu
kama
omena.
kuna anything that is that aina taste.
Usiseme hivyo.
Lakini wacha nikwambie kitu moja. Unaona mwezi ongelea hivyo omena.
Hapana.
Okay,
Lakini
let-
omena ni
let-
best.
let me
Mi
ask you something.
napenda omena.
Mbona una dislike omena? What happened? Did you ever try it?
Oh yeah, I
And then-
tried it.
That's hapo ndo
And I didn't
disliking
like
comes.
it and I said
I think
no
haikupikwa
forever.
fiti. 'Cause most people wenye
Alichemsha maji
wanachukia-
moto.
most people wenye
Hapana,
wanachukia omena.
no. Like nime tried different ways.
Me-
I tried to give it a chance.
Maybe Manase should one day.
No, wacha hata umeenda mbali. This guy cooked for us omena another day hapa.
Nini?
Ilikuwa tamu sana.
Waambie tena, waambie mimi nafanyaga nini.
Ni ukweli venye Chalo anasema na omena kama umepikiwa vibaya utaichukia.
Utaichukia.
Mi kitu ilifanya tuichukie place tulikuwa tunastay. Kuna wasi walikuwa naipikaga karibu daily. Na walikuwa kwa stairs tu ukipita unaisikia.
Please viewers.
Eh,
Omena unakula kidogo na ukuli kila siku.
alafu sasa
Tafadhali. Tafadhali.
Alafu
so
unaisokota
unaona mi nilikuwa najua na hiyo smell mbaya, so hata sikuwa nataka kuitry. Alafu first time nikaitry haikuwa imepikwa ile poa, so I was always putting it off. But nikiona wase nashindwa venye nasema food na social gatherings, alafu uko na wase unaona kila mtu anasifu hiyo omena, nikasema niitry. Aya, my wife she makes amazing omena. The first time alimake yendo alianza kuniintroduce kwa omena, fish. So
Seafood.
nikaanza kuilike. So
Eat seafood ndio ikae best.
ikae classy seafood. So hata jana we had seafood.
Lakini what I'm trying to say, unaona tumeongelelea health vipoa sana.
Yeah.
Na kitu ingine tunafaa wase wanafaa waelewe, kuleni greens, unaona mamboga hiyo ni nini, but nilikuwa nataka sana to expound on
Najua mbona
wellness.
umesema watu wakule mboga.
To expand on wellness.
Tunaweza
expand
ongea
on
about
wellness.
Niwaambie
Sababu-
kwa nini umesema.
tunaweza
Yeah.
omena ni a very big topic, ningependa tuonge wellness.
Yes, usually.
sana right now ilikuwa inasemekana that kitambo anytime mungetry kuhave mtoi na your spouse ikuwe mtoto hakuji, nani alikuanga anablamiwa sana?
I mean, I think
The woman or the man?
kitambo the
Ilikuwa
woman,
the woman
yeah,
kitambo,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Na ilikuwa hata nini fanyike, nobody looked at
guy.
the male or
Yeah.
the guy, right? So right now ulikuwa unapata right now ilikuwa inasemekana so many men wenye wanaenda kwa inaitwa fertility test. Fertility test ndio walikuwa wanapata that male, a lot of male wako na low sperm count, do you think story ni wellness? What is the problem there? Ni nini inafanya mavijana sahii upata hata 20 year old akona low sperm count ana bit meat sana ama ni nini? Shida iko hapo.
Inaweza kuwa related na what you're putting into your body.
Yeah, exactly. So what are they putting in their body? What do you think can be the problem? Is it how they
let
eat?
all the men answer,
Or
and
is
then
it,
I'll go
is
after.
it the way that we eat? Is it the way we do our training? Is it the way we live? Is it the alcohol we take? Is it what are we doing wrong?
I think it greatly lies on our intake. Bado ina down to food bado. Like there's specific foods. Kwanza kenye tunafaa tujiulize, what is healthy living ama healthy. Okay. Most of us usamanga tuna eating healthy because we drink water, ama tunakulanga the same food over and over again. But let's find out what our body needs. Because unajua pia there's a way mwili yetu ina communicate na sisi pia, and we don't like totally. From maybe resting, kulala, nini. Unasikia tu umechoka, yani there's a way like mwili ina communicate na wewe.
But we don't listen.
But we don't listen totally. So I think it's upon us to find out what do we need. My body inataka nini. On your question, the nini, what you've asked, I think yes. I think ukifanya research yako poa, utapata certain foods they greatly contribute to that.
Mina feel the processed food. Most of the processed food zimekuwa na very hidden, not even hidden. We don't read the ingredients zenye ziko hapo ndani na zingine zina come up to that. Number 2 is the amount of sugar we take. Manze tunakula a lot of sugar out here.
Yeah.
Everything yenye iko, hata peanut butter iko na sugar. Hata ukienda tu kwa supermarket, look at the ingredients, hautakosa vijiko kama 10 kwa certain very simple product like tomato paste. It has a lot of sugar. If you look at Coca-Cola, the one that we drink, it has 14 scoops per cup. So it's crazy that the amount of sugar can lower our sperm level, how we sleep, our mental instability, or our mental daily routines or whatever. Pia ina unapata unaenda kwa nini, kwa mdem, unapata hii nini,
unaenda kupiga shughuli inakataa.
haifanyi the necessary, unaona. Unapata your dick is not really even standing wewe, kwa sababu 24/7 you don't nini, your testosterone ziko chini, your blood circulation iko down because you don't even drink water, you don't exercise, you take a lot of sugar. We need to change that as a society right now. Na single moms wanafaa pia wajue that their kids, they need to exercise. Mtu wetu hawezi kaa tu kwa nyumba, huyu ananga baba so anakanga tu kwa hao. Most of them they say that. So unapata yanabaiwa PlayStation na tuvitu tu kwa nyumba.
Si single moms pekee, hata
it's even like
in the normal nuclear
like
family.
Unapata mtoi squeezy. Okay, watoi squeezy ni kucheza, ni tablet, simu, PS, awaendi nje,
Kwa screen sana,
kwa
screen time.
Another, tulienda job na Mlami, Senegal. Bro, hatukuona mtu hata mnono, wase huko wako fit. Alafu tukanotice every morning tukitoka kwa hoteli tukienda mahali job iko, wase tu wako jogging, mpaka kuna place public imekuwa mpaka machines za treadmills, machines za bike, wase wanapiga tizi hapo, wako mpaka na trainer wao wamekaa in groups, as in apart from also healthy eating, kuna exercise on this other end.
Ababu na mwamba anafaa sikia.
Hao wase wanafanya, there is so much wanaput into in terms of healthy activities.
Okay.
Nilikuwa kuna time Lami alikuwa anani show in his many up and downs na life, na zile vitu zote amejaribu. Kuna time alikuwa chef.
Okay.
Alisomea hiyo course yote, so unajua unapeleka kwa departments zote. Alikuwa niambia mawaiter wameunga wasa walikuwa wanataka tu kuunga ndo usiekwe waiter, ufai kukaa intimidating, ufai kaa hivo. But Senegal place tunakula unapata huyo waiter amejaza mpaka hiyo shati mpaka namuuliza
Ameweighed.
si hivi, ananiambia ni hata kuna beste yake, kuna beste yetu fulani ati alikuwa anasema ganda ya kuunga ndo asiekwe kwa kitchen tu,
But unajua now the problem is watu wanaogopa kwenda gym wakisema kuna some myth inaendaga around ati if you go to the gym and bulk kidogo then you don't have like your libido will go down, your dick will shrink, you won't have like hizo ndo vitu zenye watu wengi wanasema and people believe in that so much to an extent. Saizo wale mabodybuilders wameenda kunini they only concentrate on their groin part.
But
Ndo angalie the size.
how much
how true is that?
yeah, how not how true, but how like how many people really believe that? Because I feel like most people don't believe that. I think a lot
you'll
of
be
people
shocked.
wanna believe like, I think a lot of the myths that people have is because they're lazy.
Okay.
So then they create these myths.
They
So-
had it somewhere, they had it
And they're
somewhere,
like, this is my excuse.
na wana live nayo. Mi
Yeah.
ile najua for sure ni side effects za steroids zenye wase
Yeah.
wanatake.
That's
Wase
a
wana
different-
gym.
that's a different- yeah, that's
a
mpaka
different-
wanaji-inject.
Yeah.
Ebu angalia it's a pandemic, sijui ni Pakistan ama ni India, wasembaka wana inject
wanaji-inject.
wanazibai kwa nani madawa za animals.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa naona kwa black market imethrive na wase wana die very young, kwa sababu sadly enough walikuwa wanasema it's a very poor society. So ile kitu inafanya watokee ni unasikia mse aliparticipate kwa hiyo competition,
Yeah.
akashinda do fulani, akachukuliwa sijui wapi, akakuwa ambasada wa sijui
Wa USN.
brand fulani wa hizo
Hizo
mavitu.
ma USM
So
na nini, yeah.
kila youth hiyo area anakimbilia hiyo path na wana take shortcuts, they don't care what they are doing. Hata wenye walikuwa na do hiyo research, hiyo docu, walikuwa wanaenda mpaka kwa streets na msee mmoja ni reformist, alikuwa in that life lakini anajaribu kueducate youth you can also bulk in a healthy way.
In a healthy way.
So walikuwa wanaenda mpaka place unapata anakuambia ile joint ukienda ulizie utauziwa, na ni kwa soko unapata mama wa mboga nini anakutolea hapa chini.
Wanakuuzia hizo stuff.
Eh,
Yeah, so your story ni uongo, una believe like people who are very lazy are the people who are kind of rumor mongering.
I think that applies to a lot of things that happen. First of all, since I'm the last one to comment on the infertility issue, I'll comment on that and say that I think that it depends on your genetics, the way you're raised, the way you ate, like we all said, your where you are raised. I think fertility, infertility, all of that stuff can be mostly based on your genetics, health, environment, but also it could just be something that you cannot control.
Yeah.
So it's very important to
Go
be
checked.
open and just know, like if your wife or your husband is infertile, to know that no, this is not their fault. This is this is just something that happens,
Okay.
and also something that could have happened because of what they ate and how they grew up. I want to really verify that, because I don't think you can get like a specific answer on why this happened.
Yeah, that's true.
You could, but I don't think you can.
No.
I think a lot of myths are created from people who want to make excuses for why they don't want to do something, or to give a reason for why something should not be done.
Yeah.
Hivyo. So like atakama, it's about like bulking up and working out and not being fertile. I think a lot of that stuff is created for people who just want to find a reason why.
Yeah, that's true.
And do you think being fit people are healthy?
No, you wouldn't say fit people are healthy.
Because most people wanafikiria maybe
Kwenda gym niko healthy.
that's the
Whereas you
major
have
part
a
of being healthy.
six-pack,
Because unaweza
As
yes.
fit. Because maybe unaweza kuwa umebulk, you look very nice and everything, but your eating habits are very
Yeah,
poor.
very poor, yeah, true.
Your mind is really not in the best position to say you're healthy,
yeah.
where you have a lot of things going on. So hiyo kitu inakuwa ni it depends with a lot of things, sindio?
Me I can say it depends with how you define fitness. Na mi wale watu naona wanaenda kumake a killing in the very near future ni watu wamedu food and nutrition, kwa sababu we are headed to a place where most of these lifestyle diseases zitatupata, kwa sababu we don't watch what we put into our bodies. We don't take care of our bodies. Sadly enough, you have to work to make a living. You have to work na hii body ndo unatumia kutoil to get something, unachoka au uiangalii, na kuiangalia si uiangalia ni ile mi lazima nipige mwili pole. Unaenda out na maboys, you have beers, and every time you having beers ni nyama choma tu, as in inakuwa hiyo tu ndo kitu unakula.
You don't really take care of your body.
You don't really take care of your body. I think it's something we should look into. Mi hata nasemaga naeza taka sana kupata nutritionist, tukae naye chini aniambie you can substitute this for this and itakupatia the same value. Hiyo ni kitu, as in just be conscious of what you're putting in your body and the lifestyle you're living, kwa sababu sadly enough you drop down and you die, na unatumia ama ukwetu yani place hata uwezi move or anything. You're living una chase after, utaipataje tena if you're not taking care of the vessel that should continuously
fully,
make
yeah.
that money or whatever.
And that's like your other topic on exercise.
Yeah.
It's very important, like, and we don't put much. I think now, like you're saying, that most people are playing video games on a nini, like they're just sitting around hours and hours on nini, TikTok, Instagram, even, and that really influences how you are going to age. And by the time you're 70, you're not going to be able to like play around with your grandchildren because you've been sitting and you've not been exercising your body and challenging your body, and that's really important, to challenge your body. I think maybe the bodybuilders, they over challenge their bodies, I don't know, but it seems like it because you're stretching way too much, but you need to constantly, just the same way with immunity. Oh,
Sorry. Yeah.
I thought like the way when you, I know a lot of people want to protect their children from getting diseases and viruses, and not viruses really, but more you have to be safe, everything has to be clean. But at the end of the day, your body needs to get those germs so they know what to fight. And it's the same way with
building immunity.
Yeah, building immunity. And if you're you're pushing your body and you're making it work and learn that there's a lot of things that it doesn't know and it can grow from, is really important to health and wellness.
So as we are winding up right now, right? Maybe I should just give my closing remarks, right? So I think we really need to respect this body. It's a machine that is supposed to be pushing us the rest of our lives, and once you're gone. There's no any mechanic who can bring you back, right? So we need to respect it. We need to kind of detoxify whatever we eat. We need to understand what we are eating. Even the GMO that the government is trying to push in our systems, like, we can just shun it by kind of knowing this is not good for my body, I'm not taking it, and take the one that is good. Let's go back to yams, cassavas and whatever. Let's stop drinking. Let's reduce drinking milk and a lot of alcohol. just be cool like vosti wamama analia.
Yeah, mi yangu niko umeisum up bado. It's all about just listening to your body. Listen to whatever your body is like. It communicates with us like on a constant motion. So be it sleeping maze, let it be the 9 to 6 vile iko recommended with
Get enough rest.
Yes, get enough rest. Nutritionist, see like be so conscious of what you're eating, because at the end of the day,
yeah,
I think we should, in short, we should just tupe mwili yetu like topmost priority, because imagine the day you're born mpaka saa hii your heart has been pumping, yani it's in a constant motion miaka hizo zako zote, so I think it's a good way we give it a priority.
yeah. You Stevo umedecide kuwind up haraka sana. Kuna kitu nilikuwa nataka tuguzie
Okay.
Before to wind up.
Ni venye director ameniambia time iishi.
Ataenda home. Tunaweza shoot the rest na simu zetu. So ile story
say it in 20 seconds.
Yeah, we'll keep it short. Story vitamins and supplements.
Okay.
What's your take?
Oh, okay. So okay.
How people
Did
are
you want-
popping multivitamin pills and supplements. What's your take on that?
I generally believe in more like a natural substitute. I think going back to our society, hunter-gatherer, and how they were healthy and they were able to live a long life without any additional supplements. I don't necessarily think that it's healthy. If you even look at communities right now who are living in all these like the Amazon forests, and I mean they are taking things that are way healthier than what we're taking. So, but they're not taking supplements or anything that's created from that's
manufactured.
Manufactured or overly processed.
Yeah.
I think in general, like I like medicine and I appreciate what it does, but si kitu enye we don't need to. I think you can find a lot of that stuff from natural foods. Yeah.
And I concur with her na kabisa 100% kwa sababu as much as I give my son supplements is because the doctor and not even a nutritionist but the doctor and the nurses wanakuambia listen, so this will help your child with this growth sijui nini, so I believe them. I'm not a doctor, I don't know, so I believe them. I give them Scott's Emotion, I give them what else, like gummy vitamins and whatnot to help them boost their brains and whatever. But if I can substitute it, I would, right?
But that's another topic to have is how our health system and how the hospitals and how doctors influence the way that you take care of your child.
Yeah. Are they marketing some products, or are they kind of really wanting to help your child?
So that's something that we can talk about later.
Later.
But, yeah.
I really respect all the doctors. That's why niko hapa na watetea tuko pamoja, but in real sense nikaambiwa yams inasaidia kama mi naambiwanga uji power. I drink a lot of uji power.
Unakunywa
na
supu ya beef
njugu na uji power.
na supu.
Unajua uji power?
Unafaa upewe
Sijui
advert hiyo
ujipawa
fulani.
ni nini.
Siku moja tu utajua.
So
Shall
on
not
supplements,
do that,
I don't think it's necessary. Like, it doesn't have to be necessary. Because at the end of the day, I think our bodies are like, hata ndo uende kwa doki.
The temple of God.
Hiyo ni moja. Hata ndo uende kwa doki. I think the body can heal itself. I think it's all natural. Unless maybe, in your case, maybe you have a kid and then a medical practitioner may advise, like you give them. That's the only case I can see that.
Me, what I can say on that topic is too much of something or something in excess can lead to serious problems as well.
Yep.
Kitu watu wajui, hizi vitamins ndio ni sawa, but zinapeanwa in like the name itself, supplement, kusupplement what you
Something that's missing.
that's something that is missing, not really missing, something that is maybe iko tu kidogo, but you can get it in your food, ni ile tu kuiboost kidogo. So wase misuse, unaipiga daily na bado unakula hiyo food yenye mwili yako ina process, inatoa those minerals and vitamins, so inakuwa in excess. And ikiwa hivyo excess inaweza lead to serious problems. So naweza taka tu wasewa hiyo kujua, is it really necessary, ama ni sitaki kuingilia health system yetu, but tunajua mali tuko they push for profit a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we should also check into that. Kuna natural way ya kuget hiyo kitu ukiintroduce kwa body rather than just popping pills every now and then. Hata nilikuwa nasoma ingine ya story ya vitamin D. Kuna zililetwa places kama zile places unasikiaga winter last sijui how many months, hakuna hata jua, so they have to
Do you have to supplement?
Yeah, exactly. So si una take tu kitu kwa sababu unaona
na codeine
yes ni madawa, unapeleka kwa madawa, but in the same sense she said dawa ni sawa kusaidia mwili kufight hiyo ugonjwa yenye imekaa, kwa sababu in a way easy do on its own. So it's not bad, but inafaa kuwa tu
unacheki hiyo conversation anaongelelea, it's very big and we need to talk about it. We need to talk about supplements and what we take in our body as supplements versus the profits that these companies want to make. Hiyo tunafaa tuongelele kabisa. But all in all
and also naachia mfikiria baadaye, something to talk about these places that sell these juices. Unaingia unajua shida ya Kenya, msee mmoja akifungua biz kila mtu anafungua. So unapata msee mmoja amekaa na idea poa sana, amegoogle ama amefanya research yake, ama hiyo ndo field yake, ameget benefits za hizi vitu zote, akaamua kuzimake juices na anapatia wase, which is good. Msee mwingine aone msee anauza sana, uende tu print tu kitu uweke. Do you really trust those people buying those juices or whatever? Wako kwa barabara, wako everywhere, wanaziblend, wanamix nini wamekuandikia hapo kitu inasema. Wewe mwenyewe umejifanyia hiyo research ukajua ni ukweli hiki tunakunywa inanisaidia hivi,
iko na kebs.
Point to ponder.
I'm going to ponder.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last words, most important thing is you do your own research. You you listen to your own body, have balance, and just do your own thing. Like, I don't think just because someone America like something, it's healthy, blah blah blah. No, like, and like, there's so much information on Google, and we do take advantage of it to some extent, but not in a healthy way. So just do that.
All right. Thank you listeners, thank you guys. Today
I'd love our guests to tell people to subscribe, actually.
Subscribe.
Tell people to subscribe.
Well, guys, I would love you to subscribe if you want to hear more of what we're going to talk about, or they'll be talking about. Make sure to comment and also like and put that notification button on so you're notified when we have any videos coming out.
Uni rubadiri. Sawa. Asante sana. Leo tumekuwa serious kwa sababu manzeni health. Hatutaki jo watu ya ukimwi.
Ambia watu ukweli. Nini ilikataa kusimama ukasema tuongelee health?
Exactly. Akasema wacha nipate advice from
wacha upate advice hapa in the name of a show.
Why you infertile?
Infertility ni muhimu kuongelea, wasi wanalia hapa nje. Watu wana nini?
Wataka kuingiliwa hili tena.
Libido iko chini.
Babies, but
guys,
you can have them, so
thanks for watching.
what can he do?
What can I render to Jehovah?
Guys, thanks for watching. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana. Cheers guys.
Peace.
Yeah, cheers.